He saves! He saves! We're still alive!
We're excited for next season, but today let's have a little look back at some of the key results from this season. Performance of the season was undoubtedly smashing Arsenal 5-1 at home. Arsenal went on to win the league by a mile, so to beat them 5-1 was outrageous, and we didn't just beat them, we absolutely destroyed them. Don't quite know what happened, but it was in the midst of our great run of form, and we totally took advantage of set players with Ward there headed in. The new Bizet is starting to really rise to the cream now. Here's Matheson down the right hand side, little ball to Miguel, who's in line for player of the season for the whole league. Don't know if he's going to win it yet, but we'll see. Miguel pipes it in from the edge of the box there. Arsenal will let them have one back since they are the champions. In it goes. So that was 2-1 after 64 minutes. So that the last 15 minutes we went mental. Palmasani down the right, ball into Hanley, who's had another great season from the right side. Another throw in from Matheson. There's Ward, little flick, Hanley again. Little pause there because Hanley, the reason he's been so successful in front of goalies, if you remember, I bought him a few seasons back as a striker, but I bought him to retrain him as a winger, so he keeps the striker instincts and keeps popping up all important goals. Next goal, Antoniak, big header at the far post. So 5-1 against Arsenal, performance of the season. Next up is Liverpool away. We went to Anfield and beat Liverpool away from home. Now what this result shows me and what the Arsenal game shows me is we now proper competing Premier League side. We're in danger of being a good Premier League side. When we first got up, we were going to Liverpool, we were going to City, we were going to Arsenal, we were getting smashed 3-4-5, even 6-0. Now we compete and we beat these teams. Matheson has been a key player all season. Not as key as that man Carter though. What a signing. Free transfer 2 years ago. Now worth upwards of 35 mil. Took us 1-0. Now look at this goal. Carnage at the back. Ward sneaks in. 2-0 at half time. Liverpool fired back with a penalty in the 72nd minute, but we held out quite comfortably, beating Liverpool 2-1. Now we just mentioned them, Man City. We beat Man City at home 2-1. 7 minutes in, penalty. Miguel steps up, bashes it in. There's 1-0. Do believe, yeah, City equalised after 25 minutes. Not the greatest goal in the world, bit scrappy, then Foden lashes it in. Phil Foden's still there, 13 seasons in. And we get the win against City in the 77th minute. Good performance as well if you can look at them stats just in the bottom left corner there. Carter, who's been a dream all season, cuts inside and absolutely creams it in. That sums up our season really. Against the big boys we've been really good. We've actually lost most of our games against teams we shouldn't beat. But hey, we're making progress and we're in the Euro Cup, so we're happy. Only disappointment, and it's what the clip was right at the start of this video, was we lost in penalties to Liverpool in the semi-final of the FA Cup after playing really well. 2-2. I actually thought this was going to be it. This was going to be the silverware for FC Penrith, and I was going to tie a bow over the whole series. Went behind there to Krasniqi in the 27th minute. Got one back through Carter with a booming free kick in the 30th minute. Went behind again 1 minute later, so 32 minutes. Liverpool down the left whips it in. Another free header, something we've got to look at in off-season. But we battled, and in the 91st minute, Ward battles his socks off, plays a lovely through ball to Carter. Carter, never in doubt with the season he's had, pinged it in for 2-2, went to extra time. We had a boatload of chances, didn't take them. Unfortunately, we went to penalties. Miguel there, the hero all season, misses the first penalty, and after that, it was heartbreak. Bruno put it in nicely. Pedri against Happy Mofo, and there was the legend Happy Mofo getting us back into the game. I actually thought we had a chance here. Ward drills it in. I think you're keeping score. We're all level at this point. Barata puts it in again. There's that man Carter. He was never going to miss, was he? Guy's a hero. Clark put it in, so it's still all square. Palmasani, boom. We're laughing. The final's on the horizon. Llorente put it in. A save there would have sent us through. Then Sergei Kolovsky saved. Carlos Eduardo saved. That was the end of that. Unfortunately, miss out on the final of the FA Cup, which is a bit of a bittersweet thing, because if we'd gone on to win the FA Cup, I probably would have tied a bow, as I said, in the FC Penrith journey. But because we didn't quite get it, and now we're in Europe, all the boys with Twitch were saying one more season, So we're going to do one more season and see where we go from there. Player wise, I'm really happy with the squad. There's obviously a few little areas. If we can get premium players in, it might just tip us over that balance. And this going into this last season, and I swear this will be the last season unless something silly happens, we want to win something. We want to win something, or we want to get top 4. Those are the 2 goals. So I'm even going to play a full strength team in the Carabao Cup, because hashtag cups don't matter. So looking at the team there, where can I improve? I'm not sure. I've got clubs after all of my players, if you can see that. All of them are wanted now by some of the big boys. So it's going to be a struggle to keep hold of them because they've all got release clauses. If I keep hold of them all, the only positions I can see myself wanting to strengthen is a box-to-box midfielder and possibly a couple of wing backs as well. Other than that, I'm well happy with the team and they should be able to compete high up that table. I will make a few tweaks to the tactic because I always do, because the AI can get familiar. A little tweak, a roll here and there. Maybe I'll change the target man to a complete forward. Maybe I'll change the inverted winger to an inside forward. Something like that. But other than that, we're on to next season. We're going to do a lot of it offline, a lot of it on Twitch, and then we'll do another roundup and see where we're at about halfway through. But it's going to be the European Cup journey. We should have about 50 to 70 million to spend on 2 or 3 players. Let's get it on. The end's in sight. It's hard to let go though.